Welcome back, coin collectors and money hunters. Police Car Light. Today we're exposing a hidden value quarter that most people overlook. In the right condition, this ordinary-looking coin can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Stay with me, because in this video you'll learn why collectors are chasing this coin, what makes it ultra-rare, and how your loose change could be hiding a real money surprise. Let's jump in. Money bag fire. The 1919 Standing Liberty Quarter Dollar stands as one of the most respected and closely studied coins in early 20th century United States numismatics. Belonging to the iconic Standing Liberty Quarter series, this coin is admired for its bold artistry, historical depth, and the substantial premiums it commands in high-grade condition. Among collectors, the 1919 issue, especially sharply struck examples, has earned a reputation as a condition rarity, meaning its true value emerges only when preserved in exceptional detail. Its strong and consistent market demand is driven by both classic coin investors and traditional collectors who value scarcity, beauty, and long-term appreciation. The Standing Liberty Quarter series was introduced in 1916 as part of a broader artistic renaissance in American coinage, a movement encouraged by President Theodore Roosevelt to elevate U.S. coins to the level of fine art. The 1919 quarter was minted during the immediate post-World War I period, a time when the United States was redefining its role on the global stage. This year falls within the early and most challenging production phase of the series, when minting difficulties often resulted in weak strikes, an issue that would later contribute heavily to the rarity of well-defined examples. The 1919 Standing Liberty Quarter was produced primarily at the Philadelphia Mint, which issued coins without a mint mark, while Denver and San Francisco also struck quarters bearing their respective D and S mint marks. Although total mintage figures appear relatively healthy on paper, the real scarcity lies in the quality of surviving coins. Many pieces entered circulation immediately and experienced heavy wear, while others suffered from incomplete strikes due to the coin's high-relief design. As a result, fully detailed 1919 quarters are far scarcer today than raw mintage numbers suggest. The obverse of the 1919 Standing Liberty Quarter features Lady Liberty standing in a gateway, holding a shield in her left hand and an olive branch in her right. This imagery powerfully symbolizes America's readiness to defend itself while still pursuing peace, a theme especially resonant in the aftermath of World War I. Liberty's flowing gown, the star-studded field, and the intricate detailing of the shield showcase sculptor Herman A. McNeil's artistic ambition. In high-grade examples, the definition of Liberty's head, shield rivets, and gown folds dramatically enhances the coin's desirability and value. The reverse depicts a majestic eagle in flight, wings extended, framed by stars and inscriptions. Struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, the coin weighs approximately 6.25 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. While these specifications are standard for quarters of the era, the Standing Liberty design pushed the limits of minting technology at the time. On well-preserved 1919 quarters, the eagle's feathers and wing edges appear sharp and bold, offering collectors a striking visual reward when the coin is found in superior condition. What truly elevates the 1919 Standing Liberty Quarter into the realm of high-value collectibles is the rarity of coins with a fully struck head on Liberty, commonly referred to as the full head designation. Due to shallow die details and production challenges, most examples show significant weakness in this area. Coins certified as full head by major grading services are dramatically scarcer and can be worth many times more than standard examples. This condition sensitivity makes the 1919 issue a standout challenge for collectors attempting to assemble a high-quality set. In circulated grades, a typical 1919 Standing Liberty Quarter may be valued in the low hundreds of dollars, depending on wear and eye appeal. However, values rise sharply in mint state condition. Uncirculated examples can range from several $1,000s to well over $10,000, while top-tier full-head specimens graded MS-65 or higher have achieved auction prices exceeding $25,000 to $35,000. These results reflect both the coin's scarcity at high grades and the intense competition among advanced collectors. Several factors continue to support the strong market performance of the 1919 Standing Liberty Quarter. These include its limited supply of premium examples, its placement within a highly popular classic series, and its silver composition, which adds intrinsic value. Additionally, collector interest in early 20th century U.S. coinage remains robust, ensuring steady demand. Over time, coins with exceptional strike quality and original surfaces have shown consistent appreciation, making them attractive not only as collectibles but also as long-term assets. Collectors seeking a 1919 Standing Liberty Quarter should prioritize certified examples graded by reputable services such as PCGS or NGC, particularly when pursuing higher-value pieces. Careful attention should be paid to strike quality, surface originality, and signs of cleaning, which can significantly reduce value. Proper storage in inert holders, stable temperature conditions, and low humidity is essential to preserve the coin's surfaces. Many experienced collectors recommend acquiring the best example one can afford rather than upgrading repeatedly over time. The 1919 Standing Liberty Quarter Dollar remains one of the most compelling and valuable issues in the series, celebrated for its artistic beauty, historical resonance, and condition-based rarity. Its combination of symbolic design, post-war significance, and scarcity in high grades has secured its place as a cornerstone of serious U.S. coin collections. Whether pursued for historical appreciation, aesthetic enjoyment, or investment potential, this coin continues to captivate numismatic enthusiasts and stands as a lasting testament to one of America's most elegant silver quarters. The 1920 Standing Liberty Quarter Dollar stands as one of the most desirable issues in early 20th century United States coinage, prized for its artistic beauty, historical context, and strong market value in high grades. Although it is not a bicentennial coin in the modern 1776 to 1976 sense, collectors often describe it as ultra-rare because truly well-preserved examples are exceptionally difficult to obtain. Within the Standing Liberty Quarter series, the 1920 issue holds a special place due to its combination of age, scarcity in top condition, and timeless design. For numismatists, this coin represents a perfect balance of history and investment potential, making it highly sought after in today's competitive market. The Standing Liberty Quarter series was introduced in 1916 as part of a broader movement to elevate the artistic quality of American coinage. Designed by renowned sculptor Herman A. McNeil, the series symbolized a nation emerging onto the world stage, balancing peace and preparedness. The 1920 issue was struck during the immediate post-World War I period, a time marked by economic transition and social change in the United States. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, with no mint mark, the 1920 quarter reflects both the optimism and uncertainty of the era, adding historical depth that enhances its desirability among collectors. Artistically, the 1920 Standing Liberty Quarter is widely regarded as one of the most beautiful U.S. coins ever produced. The obverse depicts Lady Liberty standing confidently in a flowing gown, holding a shield in her left hand and an olive branch in her right, symbolizing strength tempered by peace. The reverse features a powerful American eagle in flight, surrounded by stars and inscriptions that emphasize national pride. Struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, the coin weighs 6.25 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. In high-grade examples, the fine details of Liberty's gown, shield rivets, and the eagle's feathers are exceptionally sharp, greatly enhancing both eye appeal and value. One of the defining characteristics of the 1920 issue is how difficult it is to find with strong detail. Like many Standing Liberty quarters, it was struck using shallow dies, which often resulted in weakly defined dates and central details. As a result, even coins that appear attractive at first glance may lack full definition under magnification. Collectors place a premium on examples with a clearly visible date, bold shield lines, and crisp eagle feathers. These technical challenges are a major reason why fully struck, problem-free coins command substantial premiums in the market. Rarity plays a central role in the value of the 1920 Standing Liberty Quarter. While the original mintage was not extremely low by early 20th century standards, the vast majority of coins entered circulation and were heavily worn. Silver melts during later decades further reduced the surviving population. Today, the coin is relatively available in lower circulated grades, but it becomes genuinely scarce in extremely fine, XF, condition and increasingly rare in about uncirculated, AU, and mint state, MS, grades. Certified mint state examples are particularly elusive, making them a cornerstone piece for advanced collectors. Condition has an outsized influence on market value for this coin. A heavily worn 1920 Standing Liberty Quarter may trade for modest sums, but once original luster, sharp details, and clean surfaces are present, prices rise dramatically. Coins graded by major services such as PCGS or NGC are especially favored, as certification provides confidence in authenticity and grade accuracy. Collectors are also cautious of cleaned or damaged examples, which can significantly reduce value despite the coin's inherent rarity. In terms of market value, realistic price ranges reflect steady long-term appreciation rather than speculative spikes. Circulated examples typically sell in the $150 to $400 range, depending on wear and eye appeal. High-quality AU coins can command $800 to $2,000, while certified mint-state examples often sell for $5,000 to $20,000 or more, depending on grade and strike quality. Exceptional top population coins have achieved even higher prices at major auctions, driven by intense competition among registry set collectors. The sustained value of the 1920 Standing Liberty Quarter is driven by several factors, including its silver content, historical importance, commemorative, and limited supply. Its value is rooted in genuine scarcity and long-established collector because the coin appeals providing a sense of stability in the marketplace. Type collectors, for collectors seeking this coin, careful selection and historically minded numismatists. Priority should be given to coins modern with strong strikes. Its value is rooted in genuine scarcity and long-established collector proper storage in providing a sense of stability in the environments helps preserve collectors seeking long-term value. Careful selection acquiring examples through reputable priority should be given to coins with strong strikes or established numismatic networks is strongly recommended, certification, especially given the proper storage in inert holders and climate-controlled environments. In conclusion, preserve the 1920 Standing Liberty Quarter Dollar acquiring examples through reputable American numismatics, major auction combining houses, artistic or established numismatic historical resonance is strongly recommended, meaningful investment especially given the prevalence scarcity in high grade pieces coupled with enduring collector demand. The 1920 Standing Liberty Quarter Dollar stands as a true classic whether of American as a centerpiece of a standing Liberty artistic excellence or as a standalone investment grade coin and meaningful investment value. Issue remains a powerful symbol in high grade 20th century American enduring collector demand, a prized asset ensures its continued relevance in modern coin collecting. Whether pursued as a centerpiece of a Standing Liberty Quarter set or as a standalone investment grade coin, the 1920 issue remains a powerful symbol of early 20th century American coinage and a prized asset for collectors at every level. The 1929 Standing Liberty Quarter Dollar stands as one of the most intriguing and valuable late-date issues in the Standing Liberty series, a design widely regarded as one of the most beautiful ever produced by the United States Mint. Although it is not a bicentennial issue in the modern commemorative sense, collectors often refer to it as bicentennial-era significant because of its enduring symbolism of American liberty and its importance in U.S. coinage history. Today, the 1929 Standing Liberty Quarter is highly sought after due to its limited survival in high grades, its striking classical design, and its strong performance in the collector market, particularly among advanced numismatists focused on quality and originality. The historical context of the 1929 Standing Liberty Quarter is closely tied to the final years of the Roaring Twenties, just before the onset of the Great Depression. This coin was struck during a time of economic optimism that abruptly ended later that same year with the stock market crash. The Standing Liberty Quarter series itself was introduced in 1916 to replace the Barber Quarter, reflecting a shift toward more artistic and symbolic U.S. coin designs. The 1929 issue was minted exclusively at the Philadelphia Mint, carrying no mint mark, and represents one of the last years of regular production before the series ended in 1930, making it historically significant as a late series issue. Artistically, the 1929 Standing Liberty Quarter features the iconic design by sculptor Herman A. McNeil, whose work emphasized strength, peace, and national identity. The obverse depicts Lady Liberty standing confidently in a gateway, holding a shield in one hand and an olive branch in the other, symbolizing America's readiness to defend itself while seeking peace. By 1929, the design had been modified to include Liberty wearing chainmail, a change made earlier in the series to address public concerns over modesty and durability. The reverse displays a powerful bald eagle in flight, framed by stars and inscriptions, giving the coin a sense of motion and dignity that collectors deeply admire. From a technical standpoint, the 1929 Standing Liberty Quarter is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighs 6.25 grams, and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. While these specifications are standard for silver quarters of the era, what makes this coin special is how sharply its details were, or were not, struck. Many examples suffer from weak strikes, especially on Liberty's head and shield, making fully detailed specimens exceptionally rare. Coins with strong definition and original surfaces command a substantial premium, especially when paired with attractive toning or minimal abrasions. Rarity plays a crucial role in the value of the 1929 Standing Liberty Quarter, particularly in higher grades. While the total mintage was over 11 million coins, survival rates in mint state are surprisingly low. Most coins entered circulation and were heavily worn during the economic hardship that followed the Great Depression. As a result, uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS65 or higher, are scarce and highly competitive at auction. Full detail strikes and coins with undisturbed luster are even more elusive, significantly increasing collector demand. Condition is one of the most important value drivers for this issue. Circulated examples in good to fine condition are relatively affordable, but once the coin reaches extremely fine, XF, or about uncirculated, AU, grades, prices rise sharply. In mint state, the jump in value becomes dramatic. A certified MS63 example may sell for several $100s, while MS65 coins can reach several $1,000s. Exceptional examples with superior eye appeal or near-perfect strikes have been known to realize even higher prices in competitive auction environments. In today's numismatic market, the 1929 Standing Liberty Quarter continues to show steady appreciation, especially in premium grades. Market values are driven by a combination of silver content, historical importance, series popularity, and scarcity in top condition. As of recent trends, circulated examples typically range from $25 to $100, while uncirculated specimens can range from $500 to over $5,000, depending on grade and strike quality. Coins certified by major grading services such as PCGS or NGC consistently bring stronger prices and greater buyer confidence. For collectors seeking to add this coin to their collection, careful selection is essential. It is highly recommended to focus on coins that are professionally graded and encapsulated, as Standing Liberty Quarters are frequently overgraded in raw form. Pay close attention to strike sharpness, surface preservation, and originality, avoiding clean or heavily dipped examples. Its value is rooted in genuine scarcity and long-established collector holders, providing a sense of stability in value and appearance over time. For collectors seeking advanced collectors often pursue the 1929 Standing Liberty Priority should be given to coins with strong or high-grade type original surfaces, while newer collectors may see it as an entry point into classic U.S. silver inert holders with strong climate-controlled environments, helps preserve condition, reputable long-term value, and establish numismatic forums remain the best sources for acquiring authentic or established numismatic networks is strongly recommended. Education are especially given the prevalence of premium pieces do not appear frequently. In conclusion, the 1929 Standing Liberty Quarter Dollar as a represents a remarkable blend of historical relevance, combining artistic excellence, historical resonance, and meaningful investment value. Its position as a late-date scarcity in high grades, with the difficulty coupled with enduring collector demand, high-grade examples, ensures its continued relevance lasting appeal among collectors. Whether pursued as a centerpiece of a Standing Liberty composition or as a standalone market-grade coin, this coin remains one of the most desirable and valuable pieces early 20th century American coinage, and a prized asset for collectors at every level, seasoned numismatists and passionate newcomers alike. The 1930 Standing Liberty Quarter Dollar occupies a fascinating and often misunderstood place in American numismatics, especially among collectors who focus on condition rarity and end-of-series issues. As the final year of the Standing Liberty Quarter design, the 1930 issue represents the closing chapter of one of the most artistic and symbolically rich coin series ever produced by the United States Mint. While it is not a bicentennial coin in the official commemorative sense, advanced collectors often group late series Standing Liberty Quarters like the 1930 issue into elite, high-value categories because of their scarcity in top condition and their strong market demand. Today, pristine examples, particularly from certain mints, are highly sought after and can command remarkable prices at auction. The Standing Liberty Quarter was introduced in 1916 during a broader renaissance in U.S. coin design, spearheaded by the desire to elevate American coinage to a more artistic standard. Designed by sculptor Herman A. McNeil, the series symbolized freedom, strength, and vigilance at a time when the United States was emerging as a global power. The 1930 Standing Liberty Quarter was struck during the early years of the Great Depression, a period when economic uncertainty directly influenced coin production and circulation patterns. By 1931, the series would be replaced by the Washington Quarter, making the 1930 issue historically significant as the final regular issue Standing Liberty Quarter minted for circulation. In 1930, Standing Liberty Quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint, S mint mark. No Denver issues were produced that year. While overall mintages were not exceptionally low compared to earlier key dates, many coins entered circulation immediately and were heavily worn during hard economic times. This reality has made high-grade survivors especially elusive. As the concluding issue of the series, The 1930 quarter holds added importance for collectors attempting to assemble complete standing Liberty quarter sets, which directly contributes to its lasting desirability and value. The obverse of the 1930 standing Liberty quarter features Lady Liberty standing between two pillars, holding an olive branch and shield, symbols of peace and preparedness. By 1930, the design had evolved into the Type 3 format, with Liberty wearing chainmail to emphasize national defense. The reverse displays a powerful eagle in flight, framed by stars and inscriptions that reflect classical American ideals. Struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, the coin weighs 6.25 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. In high-grade examples, the intricate details of Liberty's gown, shield rivets, and the eagle's feathers are sharply defined, dramatically enhancing the coin's visual and monetary appeal. One of the defining characteristics of standing Liberty quarters, including the 1930 issue, is the difficulty of achieving a full strike. Weakly struck dates, incomplete head details, and flat surfaces are common across the series. Fully struck 1930 quarters with sharp head detail are scarce, and coins meeting the full head designation from major grading services are exceptionally rare. This technical challenge significantly elevates the value of high-quality examples, as collectors place a premium on coins that showcase the design as originally intended by McNeil. From a numismatic standpoint, the true rarity of the 1930 standing Liberty quarter lies not in raw mintage numbers but in condition scarcity. Circulated examples are relatively accessible, but coins graded mint state, especially MS-66, MS-67, or with full head designation, are genuinely rare. The 1930s standing Liberty quarter, in particular, is known for poor strikes and limited high-grade survivors, making it one of the most condition-sensitive coins of the entire series. As grade increases, population numbers drop sharply, driving intense competition among advanced collectors. In terms of market value, a circulated 1930 standing Liberty quarter may sell for modest premiums over its silver content, but prices escalate dramatically in higher grades. Mint state examples commonly range from several hundred to several thousand US depending on grade. Ultra-rare specimens graded MS-67 or higher, especially 1930s issues with strong strikes, have realized prices well into the five-figure range at major auctions. Coins with full head designation can command substantial premiums, reflecting both their scarcity and their desirability among registry set collecting. Several factors contribute to the strong and enduring value of the 1930 standing Liberty quarter. These include its status as the final year of issue, its silver composition, the difficulty of finding sharply struck examples, and its importance to collectors completing its value is rooted in genuine scarcity and long-established collector classic U.S. providing a sense of stability, particularly coins with historical depth and artistic merit. As a result, demand for high-grade standing Liberty should be given to coins with strong strikes, even during periods of broader market fluctuation. Third-party certification. Collectors seeking a valuable 1930 standing Liberty quarter should prioritize certified examples graded by reputable services such as PCGS or reputable dealers. Authentication and professional grading are critical due to the coin's value sensitivity to condition, especially given the prevalence of cleaned proper storage in inert holders. Controlled environments, the 1920 handling Liberty quarter dollar stands original surfaces of American numismatics. Many seasoned collectors recommend acquiring the best example one can afford rather than upgrading incrementally. Its scarcity in high coins tend to appreciate enduring collector demand over time. Ensures its continued relevance. The 1930 standing Liberty quarter dollar whether pursued as a centerpiece of a standing Liberty artistry or as a standalone investment grade numismatic prestige. The 1920 issue remains a powerful symbol of early 20th century American coinage and extreme condition rarity make it one of the most valuable standing Liberty quarters when found in exceptional condition. For both seasoned numismatists and serious investors, the 1930 issue offers a compelling blend of historical significance, aesthetic beauty, and long-term market strength, ensuring its continued appeal in modern coin collecting.